What's up, YouTube? Pastor Bob. So today we have two that came in at the same time from Donner, DST 200X. Okay? Two exact same guitars. So we're going to check them out at the same time, and we're going to see if they both have the same thing, how they differ from each other, or if they're the same from each other. I've seen so many different comments, and I have a few Donner guitars, and you know what? For between $100 and $200, they're pretty good guitars. I haven't seen much wrong with them, but there's been so much controversy from so many different content creators. I'm trying to figure out if they're working for somebody else, or if they're doing it as, to get somebody to like their videos or watch their videos. I'm trying to figure it all out, really. And as a luthier, a guy who's built many guitars and fixed many guitars, mandolins, violins, cellos, acoustic guitars, classical guitars, what do you expect for that money? It's like people are trying to reach beyond, and I just don't get it. So, because I don't get it, I want to see for myself, and I wanted to do a video for my subscribers. Now, if there's other people that stop by and want to be a part of it and want to see how I do things, you're more than welcome. But I just wanted to see, and the only way you're going to do it is compare two of the same guitars when you get it in. Not one, two. Do they differ? We'll find out. So, box on the right. This one. Weather's almost nice, guys. I'll clean up the basement and get everything organized down there, and then we'll be doing the videos down there. These guitars are all clean, so I don't care if they're up here. This is where I like to do my final setups, not where I like to show my guitars, but that's what we're doing for this winter until I figure everything else out. You'll see why. Alright, so this is guitar number one to the right here. We're going to take a look at it, open it up. Actually, is there anything in here? There might be. Alright, got some case candy. So what do we have? Oh wow, that's a pretty nice strap. Steel buckles, not plastic. Yeah, that's not bad. Can't go wrong with that. They're black and steel. The Donner logo on them. Alright. Cool. A cable. Looks like a pretty decent cable. Better than them other El Cheapo ones like this. Look at this. I think there's a big difference between the two. We're going to pay $5, $8 for one around. I know you're going to pay at least $5 to $8 for that, right? So, at least $10 worth of stuff right there, right? Hey, can't go wrong. What else we got? We have a tremolo bar. Ooh, nice. With a black tip, not a white tip. That's cool. Doesn't matter. Well, to some people. And you have your truss rod adjustment Allen wrench. And then your saddle adjustment Allen wrench. Okay. So that's what we have in this one. All right. Boom. Stick that back in there. what I'm going to do with these guitars too is if there's anything wrong with them, I'm going to do a full setup on them. I'm going to polish the frets, do the fret ends, put new strings on them, and I'll probably resell them. And they'll be ready to go, like they should be, right? Or people think they should be. So, that's that one. Before I open that up, let's see if we got the same thing over here. Make sure that you guys can see me over here. Yep. Okay, we got a black whammy bar, truss rod adjustment tools, or tool, and saddle adjustment tool. Same cable, and once again, a nice strap. Okay, so far so good. Alright, put that back in there. Let's see. I tell you what, Donner's a pretty good company to work with. Now these bags are pretty nice. They got something that you don't see on a lot of the less expensive bags. Got a little rubber protector for that, because a lot of people bang it down, so it'll give you a little extra protection. So that's pretty cool. Some bags these days cost anywhere from, you know, $15 to $25, something like this. So far, we'll just say $30, right? For a bag and the little goodies. That would be a pretty good estimate. All right. Out. Take this one out. Put it on top. Okay. Do the right one first. So, this one has a rubber band on the top. Oh yeah, I'm getting anal retentive. Because people want to be anal retentive, I want to be too. Okay. We got 2 rubber bands. Wow. Alright. Now, this one out. This over here. Up here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. A little bit of packaging on there or something. Yeah. All right. Check this one out. Oh, this one. Oh, no go already. It's got a tear in the cover. Oh my God. I have to write Donner. We can't have that. We can't have tears in the protective cover. That would be wrong. That's not right. And yes, we have 2 rubber bands with this one. All right. Maybe the same person did this. Okay. This up here. There we go. All right. Let's see. Oh, the styrofoam on top is different. See? The shape is different. Oh man, I don't know. Would that have protected it the same way in shipping? I don't know. I'd have to sit down and calculate that mathematically to see if there's an improv there. Each one of them has... Well, I guess at this point I could probably take you guys down and show you. Okay. Both of them have 2 silica packs on the fretboard, approximately the same distance apart. Okay. We've already noted that the styrofoam protecting the selector switch is not the same. So, what we're going to do about that? All right. Let's see. Take the silica pack off. The silica pack off. Look, I don't need that on there anyway. Not when I put the new strings on. I'll put nice Diodarios on there. Alright. Each one of them has a little thin Donner sticker and a chord chart and a string action ruler on each one. Oh, I see. This one has a tag on it, Donner, and this one doesn't have a tag, Donner. I don't know, Donner. You forgot your tags. Might be a deal breaker. I must say, they did a nice job for that color black, because that is jet black for sure. HSS, both of them. That stands for humbucker, single coil, single coil. Humbucker, single coil, single coil. 6 screw tremolo system. These both have a, you know what? That looks like Purple Heart to me, for some reason. I'm not sure that's what that is. But boy, it sure does look like it. Or it's a good composite. Either way. Move the other one around. Okay, they both have a plastic nut. Okay, they both have a headstock adjustment for truss rod. They both have the small dot inlays. Has the Donner Designer Series logo at the top. Have the vintage style Wilkerson tuners. The machine heads. Let's feel them. Okay. And people were asking what these little holes were one time to me years back. And what they are is they're oiling holes. Put just a little dab of oil in each one of them. Alright. Has a skunk strip in the back of each one of them. I like the color of that skunk strip. It's really nice and dark. Seems to be wood. Not sure what. It might be a walnut. It could be a Purple Heart. Both of them feel pretty good. Alright, let's bring this around. Take a look at the butts of them. That one's got a little flame action going on. Alright. Let's see. They both seem to have the small blocks in them. They have small trim blocks. Both have the tortoiseshell backs. Now, I don't know if you guys ever look into buying tortoiseshell color 3-ply pickguard material, but it's a little more expensive. Go check out the prices on that stuff. It might shock you, right? Yeah, they both look pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Let's check this neck joint out. Huh? 4-bolt neck joint. Looks pretty good. Oh, it definitely needs a setup. She's a high rider. She's a high rider. I mean, it's playable, but it's high rider. Let's check these frets out. Oh, yeah. Donna, you did a great job on these frets. The other guitar had a great job done on the fret. Great job. Look at them babies. Da, da, da. I'll just keep doing that with my... That way you can see my fingers were rubbing. See the little marks? So that somebody's not faking it. Yeah. That baby's smooth as a cat's bum. 3-ply pickguard. Once again, go check out the prices on that. They're not cheap. 3-way selector switch. Volume. Tone. They feel good. Oh, yeah. Looks like the pickups could use a little adjustment. But, you know, everybody's a little different. Alright, there's that one. Let's check this one out. A little dust on it. You won't hold that against you, Donna. Let's check these neck pockets out. Looks good. Looks good. I will tell you that there is a difference if you look at the pickguard. So you could tell that the pickguard was cut from a different section. It's not an exact copy, but they look good. Nice. Let's turn it around. Let's give it the old 1-2. Ooh. 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 Oh. And finger check. I'm not cut. Oh, yeah. 5 out of 5, Donner, on that. If I'm ranking it 5 stars, I suppose. Absolutely. Build quality? Man. I gotta say, 2 guitars at the same time, and they are nice. Now, how will the pickups sound? Well, I have to mess around with them and set them up. That's something that I'll do in another video. I will tell you that the pickups are definitely set a little different. Oh, let me not forget. I don't want to get my butt chewed out. No, setup's just about the same. So, as far as the string height is concerned, I don't know about the intonation. That's something I have to check, which is no big deal because I would expect for a guitar between $100 and $200 that you would probably have to set it up. Most of them you do. Let's face it. Even some with higher quality. But what can I say so far? Man. Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with it. Either one of them. As far as the build quality, I don't see any problem. Look, you can't expect a high dollar setup. It looks like, let's look at these. Looks like the saddles were set up pretty close to being the same. Eyeing them. But you can't expect, you know, all the time having from every company, right? I mean, you got to make some money. So, what do I think of these two guitars just from the build quality? Not, I mean, the necks feel great. Oh man, I mean, they're smooth, guys. The only thing that I could feel on this one, I'll have to check that one, is the skunk strip on the back. Oh, it's kind of flamey. Oh wow, kind of flamey. I mean, it's just like a minute. I mean, just about feel it. Like you just about. I mean, it's like nothing to cry about on that one. And let's feel this one. Yeah, just about the same. So it might have to do with how it's being pressed or if it just rose up a little bit. Because, you don't know how long these have been in the warehouse. Plus, being the winter time. I'm impressed being winter time. Coming to the East Coast, them frets on those babies are absolutely nice. And the frets are shiny. They're polished well. I mean, this one here may be polished a little bit more than this. I mean, if I'm really wanting to be picky. But outside of that, as far as the build quality on these guitars is concerned, and what you get from between $100 and 200. Now I'm saying that because I don't know what the prices would be. They fluctuate from time to time. So I don't get into prices. That's not what generally luthiers do. And so but as far as these two guitars are concerned, these two purchases that I bought, what can I say? You can't go wrong. All right, if you had to go to a Guitar Fetish and buy a set of pickups, it might cost you $50, right? So you'd add $50 to whatever this guitar in this condition would be. You can get a new tremolo. Right there. There's the number. If you wanted to get a tremolo system for it. Okay? You can get a Wilkerson tremolo for $29.95 on Amazon. That's what they usually run. Somewhere between $29.95 and $34.95 for a tremolo system. Right? And then if you want brass saddles, like this system right here, that's on this Strat, right? And the big block comes on that. That comes with a big kit, so you have all kinds of good stuff with the kit. So that way you can do. You won't feel these saddles when you're rubbing your hand across them. They won't cut into you. They have different size screws that go down inside of there. So take your time and you change them out, you wouldn't even feel them. That's a great thing about the Wilkersons. And Wilkerson tremolos come with a big block. I guess I can show you. I don't have a back plate on this yet. So you get a big honking block for the back. So that's something that you could upgrade. All right? And that's a good upgrade. As far as the machine heads are concerned, if you wanted to upgrade them, they feel all right. But if you wanted to upgrade those, I mean, you could pick a good set of those up on probably eBay or Amazon for around $30 for a good set. Oh yeah, it doesn't have no big brand name on it. But did anybody take into consideration? None of us ever talk about where all the machine heads or tuners are made. I mean, that's a good question. Somebody knows? Leave a link down in the comment section for me, or give me some information on that, because I'd like to know myself. I don't think there's too many, but I'm sure the standards are different depending on who's ordering and for what brand name. But so for around another $120, you could upgrade these from what they are into being well worthy of doing whatever you need to do with them for a Strat sound. As far as the build quality and everything like that, they're good. Hey, if you can get these on sale for $100 a piece, guys, I don't see why you shouldn't. As a guitar that you could bring somewhere to your friend's house or outdoor gigs or something like that, you know, do the upgrades that you want. You know, like I said, if you want machine heads, maybe a bone nut, that probably costs you another $5. You know, you could do the upgrades on these, and it'd be a great guitar for just, you know, if you're going to a place and you're playing out. And I know a lot of you musicians out there know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't want to put your nice Fender Stratocaster that's a couple $1,000s out on the stand. Accidents happen. I've seen it hundreds of times when I was doing setups and repairs for guys, or you know, touring with a couple of bands back in the day. I've seen it. I've seen a lot of Les Paul headstocks break off. And it wasn't like somebody meant to do it. It just happens, right? Everybody's in a rush. Everybody's in a rush to set up. Everybody's in a rush to break down, get everything back in the trailer or back in the bus and down the road. You know, they don't want to play around. They don't lollygag. Now, in your local people, look, if you're just doing it to have fun, you're not making a whole lot of money on the weekend, and you're going out and doing local gigs, hey, you don't have the extra money. So why not invest in something like this, right? And I'm showing you proof of 2 guitars that I ordered from Donner, right? That are absolutely almost spot on, exactly the same. So I think it's a good option for you. Do the modifications. They look good. I don't think they look bad at all. And like I said, you can go out and use these when you're doing outdoor activities, or you're going and doing small, you know, small venues that you're not sure about, you know, how high somebody's going to be, or how drunk people are going to be, and if they're going to gather around you, if they're going to knock your stuff down. Look, if you break one of these, you're not going to be heartbroken, right? Or you might be playing, and at the end of the gig, you might, just for your fans, you might want to give them something nice, right? You might want to give it. You can give them the guitar that you played. Sign it, give it to them. It didn't cost you that much, and they're happy, right? They appreciate it. Well, I would hope they would appreciate it. You know, you might be able to do, you know, not everything. You might want to just change your tremolo and put a set of cheap pickups in it. You know, a nut, and go call it a day. So there's simple little things that you can do. I'm just opening your mind up to this stuff, guys. Not that you don't already know. Maybe you're just here to see what I'm saying. But that's how I would look at it. And I've gotten, I don't know, probably 10 Donner guitars now, I guess, I've purchased from them. And I really don't see now, in the last 2 years of getting stuff, I've seen that they made a lot of improvements on the guitars. Really, they have. They listen, right? Because they want to be around, and the only way that you're going to go to the next level, right, and be able to boost your prices up is quality control. Quality control, setup, and parts. If I was Donner and I wanted to go to the next level, and people say, yeah, pay $200, I would go with Wilkerson tremolo systems, Alnico pickups. I'd put a bone nut up there because it won't cost you that much when you're buying in bulk. And then Wilkerson tuners up there. And I think these would be, there ain't much else you need to do. And you could probably sell them all day for, $179. I don't see why you couldn't. With those upgrades, I don't see why you couldn't sell them for $179. And I think it would be a smart investment for the company to try that. you know. Really. I at this point, you know, a lot of people, you know, they knock these inexpensive brands. I won't say crappy brands because they're not crappy. They're not at all. I would say, you know, inexpensive for you to buy, affordable. And I don't think that's fair, really. I mean, you're seeing it with me, right? I don't think it's fair. I don't think they give people a fair shake, you know. Now, is it possible that you get a crap? Yeah, it is. But instead of whining about it, look at it and posting it and telling everybody it's crap, why don't you give Donner a chance, get back to him, contact him and say, hey, this is what's wrong with the guitar. Can I get another one? You know, work something out with them. I'm sure they'll send you another one. You know, you got to work with people. If you're wearing an ass hat and you're trying to work with somebody, you're not going to get anywhere with them. I mean, who really wants to work with people who are obnoxious? But if you're considerate to them and their company, because they're a company, right? There's people working for them. There's people that, have jobs. And maybe you should look at Donner. Donner doesn't do just guitars. They do a lot of things, a lot of musical instruments, right? And they're just people trying to feed their families too. I mean, I've seen quality control from a lot of big brand names. Ibanez. I've seen Ibanez guitars that were so sharp that it would slice your fingers wide open right out of the box. Not set up, cheap tremolo systems, but because it has Ibanez on the headstock and, the Prestige series is so good, people forget. They sell, low-end stuff too. Same thing as your low-end Squiers. These are as good as any Squier Sonic all day long. Probably a little bit better, to be honest with you.